Hey, what's up, everybody? Just a little quick something here. I guess it's going to be Bloomberg, Biden, or Bernie. But one thing I want you to notice, this is supposed to be the party of diversity. And when President Donald Trump became president, old white men became the enemy. Rich old white men. Biden is rich. Bernie Sanders is rich. Bloomberg is rich. And guess what? Biden is white, Bloomberg is white, and Bernie Sanders is white. Biden is old, Bloomberg is old, and who else? Bernie is old. This is supposed to be the party of diversity. And they were so concerned about having some whites, some Filipinos, some Chinese. They're supposed to be diverse. And they were so concerned about this, they should shut it down. They should get together and have a conference and say, since we could not get Kamala Harris, which is a woman of color, she's not black, she's not African American. You're supposed to have any of those women. What's her name? Elizabeth Warren. Doesn't look like she's going to be in there. So it's going to be old white men who are rich running. And what they should do is say, hey, we're so concerned about diversity. We wanted diversity, and we actually wanted somebody white to run, a woman, somebody black. So we're going to shut it down. Matter of fact, we just call it, Donald Trump, you already won. You think they're going to do that? Do you think they care about diversity at all? Huh? Do you think they care that Bloomberg is a white, old, racist man? He's a racist man who's also into eugenics. A man who treats his employees like trash, because honestly, Bloomberg is a eugenics. He's a eugenicist. He's a hater of mankind. He wants to lower the population of humanity down, just like most of the billionaires, like Microsoft, Bill Gates, who's running around spreading this anthrax of this coronavirus, which he patented. It is patented by Bill Gates. I don't know why the media is not talking about that, but that started out there in China in one of those scientific labs, those laboratories. It didn't come from the bats. But Bloomberg is a hater. As a matter of fact, he treats his employees bad, especially the women who get pregnant, because he hates that. He don't want more populations, more humans being born. So he treats the women who are pregnant like they're nothing. He won't even let them go on maternity leave. Okay? He's a terrible, terrible man. You can look in his face and see that man is full of demons. He's full of evil, filled with evil. If I had $1 billion, if I had $10 million, my face would be much happier than that. And I'd be doing a lot to help people. But he's just, I believe they had this plan the whole time, because I said this in another video, that they're going to try to find a way to make Hillary the vice president. And man, over the weekend, they were saying that the Bloomberg camp is actually trying to considering bringing Hillary on as the vice president to run with him. All right? Now think about that. You got two people who have a bone to pick with Donald Trump. Bloomberg, who lost to Donald Trump in so many things. I think it was a political thing too. Then you have Hillary Clinton, who got whipped up, surprisingly, by Donald Trump. And so you got two of those haters who, if you bring up all their people together, they still wouldn't be able to whoop Donald Trump. And the thing that's going to be terrible is that neither one of them could withstand Donald Trump in a debate at all. As a matter of fact, you should try to make it just give them a little bit of edge. Let both of them be on stage debating Donald Trump, and it still will come up a loss, a L. So it looks like they're going to try to give this thing over to Bloomberg because they don't want Bernie in there. Because Bernie is a socialist. He doesn't believe in a lot of the things that the Democrats do. This man is worse. He loves the way China runs their country. He loves control. All right? But anyway, it's a trip to me how that these people who are so much into diversity. I've seen people on Facebook, I'm talking about black people, and they saying that Donald Trump, they show a picture of Donald Trump in a room with filled with white men and women who's on who's in his cabinet. But then now, all you have left as your candidates are old white men and a couple of white women. Y'all should be lifting your voice about this. Y'all should be crying about diversity, right? Because y'all, that's what y'all want more than anything. Y'all don't want the country to forget about the economy. Forget about all that. It's about color. But color don't pay the bills. Okay? Color doesn't secure the border. All right? Color doesn't deal with crime. And that's what we want. This is Pastor Jerone. I'll see you on the next video.